toes at the top of the mat. So we're working with the half moon energy, and the moon is waning. So we're going to open up the heart a lot tonight. It's not just that the moon is waning, it's that it's the middle of the week and we've probably spent a good deal of our week in this direction, right? So we're going to open up a little more tonight. Okay. All right, so let's get those feet planted, spine long, lining everything up. Okay, you know how to ground through the feet. So the feet are parallel. Be aware if you're standing with your toes turned out. We want the feet parallel here. Palms facing forward. And start to bring your breath into your practice. Smoothing it out. And then just from where you are, deepening the breath, okay, whatever that's meaning to you tonight, feel it move through your body all the way to the tips of your fingers, the tips of your toes, and the crown of your head. And then just soften as you exhale. So, inhaling, sending that breath through the whole body, bringing energy and light, and exhale, gently soften. One more time. All right, so we're going to shake out a little bit. Let's take the feet slightly wider than hip width distance. Remember, our poses of the month are chair and warrior one. Okay, so we're going to be coming in and out of chair a little bit. So bend the knees and hips, bring the arms forward. Okay, so it's kind of like a little bit of chair here. Just to warm things up. All right, and then come back to standing, and with the feet still, hey, if you have a strap, have it nearby. With the feet still wider than hip width distance, it could be a strap or a tie or anything to put some length in your arms. If not, I'll tell you what to do without it. Okay, so now we're going to move into our spinal series. The feet are slightly wider than hip width distance, knees and hips are soft. We're going to cross the right arm to the left shoulder, left arm to the right shoulder, and roll forward into the cat. And then open the arms wide into cow. Now the left hand goes first, right hand goes second. Forward into cat, open wide, cow. Okay, we're going right hand, left hand, so we just keep switching which hand goes first. Cat to cow, left hand, cat, open cow. Nice big opening, yeah. Right hand, cat, cow, left hand, cat, open cow. Let's stay back here now and just shine the heart up to the sky. Bring the elbows down toward the waist. And then come back to standing. Lift the arms tall, press through the feet, and just lift up, lift up. Inhale and exhale, release the hands and shake things out. Okay. All right, we're going to be moving into a tilt and twist. All right, so the final 4 ways that the spine moves. Okay, so left hand gently on the left leg, right arm up by your ear. And we tilt left, arms up, try and keep your hips forward tonight, twist right. Take the arms up, right hand down, we tilt right, arms up, twist left. So we're trying to keep the twist way in the torso here, take it up, tilt left, up, twist right, and up, tilt right, and up, twist left, and up, tilt left, up, twist right, and up, tilt right, up, twist left. Last time through, we're going to hold it a little longer, so tilt left here. Now release without coming all the way up and deepen to the left. Release, deepen to the left. Float your left arm up parallel to the earth. Press those left fingertips away. Take your right shoulder back, shine your heart up. Come center, arms overhead, twist to the right. We're going to stay here. Lengthen by drawing the ribs away from the hips, not the shoulders to the ears, ribs away from the hips. Turn your gaze toward your right fingertips. On your next exhale, turn your gaze to the left. And then exhale, turn your gaze back to the right, arms overhead. We're tilting to the right, staying here. Release and come to the right. Release and a little more over to the right. We'll do that one more time. Release, over to the right. Right arm floats up parallel to the earth. Press those right fingertips away. Shine your heart up to the sky, left shoulder back. Now come back to center, and we're going to bend the knees and hips and just release. We're letting the arms go back. You might choose to exhale through your mouth or your nose, or switch it up however you like. Woo, and shake it out. All right, let's come back to mountain pose and see if we can feel energy moving through the body now. Inhale and exhale. So in order to open up the heart a little more, let a little more light in and counter pose all this reaching forward that we do, we're going to do a standing camel. I'll turn this way so you can see what my fingers are doing. Where the feet are hip width distance, your hands are right at the top of your hips here with your fingertips pointed down. Your elbows head toward each other, and without throwing your head back, you lift your heart. Yes, standing camel and release. All right, options here now are to do the same exact thing, or as you roll your shoulders together and lift your heart, you let your hands slide down your legs, maybe deepening. Either way, whatever feels right to you. And then come on up, shake it out, and release. Come to the top of your mat. Have your strap nearby. Remember, that could even be a towel. If you don't have anything, I'll tell you what to do. You'll just hold on to your leg, okay? Because we're going to do a little bit of Supta Hasta Padangusthasana tonight. Yeah, okay? It's as much fun to say as it is to do. All right, take your feet hip width distance apart. Inhale, float your arms up. Exhale, swan dive right over those hip creases. Remember, you can be head above heart. You can be halfway, you can be low as you want here. All right, bend the knees and hips, hands to the thighs, hips back, shine your heart forward, half lift. Bring your fingertips down and step back to downward facing dog. So in dog, your hands could be on a chair or the wall instead of in this 4-point dog on the mat. But here we are, feeling the spine extend, and now we're going to give the feet and toes a nice little massage here. Bend one knee and then the other, purposefully rolling through the feet. Pressing the heels down. Press one heel down and hold. Switch. Press the other heel down and hold. Press both heels down and hold in downward facing dog. And then bring your knees down. If they get to the mat at the same time, that's always nice. And sit off to the side. Find seated mountain pose. Flex your feet, sit up nice and tall. Okay, we're going to do feather breath here. So take your arms out by your side with your palms face up. Everything's nice and long here. There's a feather right on the crown of your head. As you inhale, float the arms up. That feather is staying right where it is. Now turn your palms out, and as you exhale, press the crown of your head up into that feather, and exhale, bring your fingertips down. Can you feel your spine lengthening there? Let's do that one more time. Inhale up. So the spine naturally lengthens on the way up. And then we turn the palms out and press the crown of the head into the feather, helping the spine to lengthen even as we exhale and hands come down, fingertips touch. And just shake things out a little bit. Inhale and exhale. All right, I have some very exciting core planned for you tonight. So if you're going to be, yes, good, you're happy about that. If you're doing this in the chair, then in the chair you're going to do just raise your right knee and left knee and right arm, okay, like this, keeping your core engaged. You'll get plenty of core movement there. And if you're on the mat, lay back, cross at the ankles. All right, many of you have done this before, so I know you're already getting happy. We're going to rock, rock, rock. And then rock up to seated. Try not to put your feet down on the mat and bring your arms forward. All right, take it back. Change the cross of your ankles. Rock, rock, rock. Rock up to seated, arms forward. Yes, so this is our move. You can do this. If the feet come down every once in a while, not tragic. Just keep switching which ankle is in front. Rock, 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 up. And hold. Switch. We're going to add on to this. Up and hold. All right, everybody come back down. All right, if you're in the chair, you're lifting one knee and one arm still. Okay? Now, if you're in the chair, instead of just lifting the knee, extend the leg when you bring the knee up, bend, and bring your foot down. Okay? If you're on the mat, right ankle over left. Here we go. That was your rest. Rock, rock, rock. Come up. Now uncross the ankles and bicycle the legs. This is the part you were looking forward to. I know. Bring it down. Left ankle over right. Rock, rock, rock. Bring it up. Uncross, bicycle. We're going to do that one more time on each side. Cross right over left. Rock, rock, rock. Up, uncross, bicycle. Left over right, rock, rock, rock. Bring it up, uncross, bicycle. Woo! Bring it down. And knees in. Inhale and exhale. All right. Bring your feet down, everybody, and let the knees open and close. So, this morning, one of the students was in class this morning, one of the students was saying that, she works her core a lot in yoga, and when she's going through her housekeeping routines, if she focuses on her core, she feels much more energy and she doesn't hurt her back. All right, so that should encourage you to do the next one with me. All right, if you're in the chair, you're going to just start twisting right and left with those knees and arms, okay? We're going to obliques on the mat here. Cross right ankle over left. Rock, rock, rock. Come on up. Uncross. Take your palms toward each other together. Take your knees to the left, arms to the right. Now take your knees to the right, arms to the left. Let's do that again. Knees left, arms right. Knees right, arms left, and bring it down. Raise one foot if that made any sense at all to you. All right. Okay, this is an advanced class, so you guys know what you're doing. We're going to do the same thing this time starting on the left. So left ankle over right, rock, rock, rock. Take it up, uncross, Palms are touching. Knees right, hands left. Knees left, hands right. Knees right, hands left. Knees left, hands right. Center and down. Hug it in for 1 second. We're going to do that one more time, and we're going to add a little option to bicycle the legs. In the chair, you're still doing this. Okay? You can also straighten your leg from time to time. All right, here we go. Right ankle over left. Rock, rock, rock. Take it up. Knees left, hands right. Bicycle. Come through center. Knees right, hands left. Bicycle. Center and down. All right, final thing. Left ankle over right. Rock, rock, rock. Take it up. Uncross. Knees left, hands right. Bicycle. Come through center. Knees right, hands left. Bicycle. Bring it in and down. Whew, everybody. Feet down. Let your knees sway open and close. Inhale and exhale. All right. Whew. That core is ready for lots of housework now, isn't it? All right. Grab your strap. We're going to be doing Supta Hasta Padangusthasana. Okay? All right. So it's the same way in the chair as it is on the mat. Okay? Everybody's going to put the strap around their right foot, ball of the right foot. Everybody has a strap, looks like? Okay. All right, if you did not have a strap, you would just hold on to the back of your leg instead of the strap. Okay, so let's go ahead and flex the right foot, one hand on either side of the strap. Okay, see how your left leg feels about straightening right now. And breathe. And now take both ends of the strap in your right hand. Extend your left arm out from the shoulder. And let this right leg start to come over to the right. Now, you do not want your left hip flying up. Okay, we want to keep the left hip grounded. So this right leg might come out a few inches or a few more, but the left hip is still grounded. The left shoulder is still on the mat. Now bring your leg back to center. Take both ends of the strap in your left hand. Take your right arm out from the shoulder and let that left leg cross just past the belly button. So we're feeling it here. Nice stretch in this whole IT band here. Now we're going to let the right hip come up and take the right leg across to the left, and your gaze is towards your right fingertips. This is very similar to what we do after water wheel, except the leg is straight now instead of bent. Now bring your right leg back up. You probably noticed that. You were like, this kind of feels familiar. Flex your right foot, one hand on either side of the strap. And then just breathe your right toes toward the wall or space behind you. So a nice little hamstring stretch. All right, now switch feet. Put the ball of your left foot in the strap. Put your right foot on the mat. Left leg is straight. Left foot is flexed. That right leg might be willing to stretch a little bit. It might not. You do what the right leg wants to do. Okay? And just breathe your left leg back a little bit. Now take both ends of the strap in your left hand, extend your right arm, and let that left leg open out to the side. What's the right hip doing? It's staying connected to the earth. Yes. Now bring that left leg back up. Take both ends of the strap in the right hand, left arm out from the shoulder. Okay, the left hip is staying on the mat right now. We're taking the left leg just past the belly button. Now we let the left hip come up. That left leg comes over more to the right. Take your gaze past your left fingertips. Notice there's a big opening in the front of the left shoulder here also. And then take your left leg back up with the foot flexed and breathe and encourage those toes back a bit. So it's a beautiful hamstring stretch here. All right, go ahead and bend your knee. Bring both feet to the mat. Woo. Put that strap off to the side. And let your knees gently open and close. Little butterfly wings here. And then just come back to center and breathe. All right, so with your knees bent and your feet grounded on the mat, bring your hands by your side, okay? And this is just simply something, a little treat for the shoulders here. We're going to take the arms up, 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 and then continue bringing them back until the backs of the hands touch the floor behind you. In the chair, you're bringing your arms up by your ears, and then we're coming back down. Arms come up, 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 and down. So it's just good range of motion for the shoulders. We'll do that 2 more times. Up, up, up. Backs of the hands come to the mat. If they don't want to go all the way, then just go where they're telling you to go. And exhale the hands back by your side. And 1 more time, up, up, up. As you inhale, and hands by your side as you exhale. All right, while we're here, let's draw the knees in. If you're in the chair, just fold forward and bring your hands under your thighs, okay? And we're gonna rock and just massage the spine a little bit here. Yes, and let's come on up to tabletop. Finding knee down plank. We're going to do push up to hips back. So it's knee down plank, push up, hips toward heels. Okay, in the chair, you know, you could be doing this with your hands on the chair. The seat of the chair is probably better. And if you prefer to do a knee up plank here for your push-up, that's good too. We're strengthening the arms, preparing for child's pose with the hips. So 1 more, push up, hips toward heels, big toes together, knees out, child's pose. Supporting the forehead. Yes. All right, now we're going to come up to the knees. Remember, we want lots of padding for the knees. If you don't like to do this kneeling, you're going to do what I was demonstrating before. You're going to come into warrior 2 position and do the arm movements this way. So we're going gate to knee down half moon. So starting out with gate, right leg is out to the side. Your toes could be pointing up, or your whole foot could be on the mat. Right hand is face up. Yeah. Okay. Left arm up, yep, and tilt, and come back. That's the gate, yep. Try and keep the shoulders stacked rather than leaning forward. Gate, and up, gate, and up. Now we're going to add the knee down half moon. Gate, and up, left hand comes down. If you're standing, just bring it to your leg. We take the right arm up by the ear, and if you're on the mat, you can start to lift your right leg. We're going back. Gate to half moon. Yes. 1 more time. Gate to that beautiful half moon. All right. And come back to kneeling or standing, whichever one you're doing. Everybody good to move on to the other side? Okay, let's take that left leg out. Foot could be down or toes could be up. The reason we turn the palm up toward the sky is so that when we lean over, we're not pressing into the leg. We want the hand to slide down the leg as we go into gate and up, slide, and up, gate, and up. Adding the half moon now. Gate, bringing the right hand down, left arm up, left leg might come up, half moon, and again, gate, to half moon, and gate, to half moon. All right, come back to center, okay? If you're standing, bring yourself into down dog by bending your knees and hips, you know, if you're doing down dog on the mat. If you're on the mat already, tuck your toes, come into down dog. If you're using the chair, put your hands on the chair for down dog. All right, let's take a couple of breaths here with a nice long spine. And we're going to start walking the feet toward the hands. Take the feet a little wider as you go till you wind up mat width distance apart with the feet. Bring your forearms to your thighs. Touch your palms together. Press through the feet as you inhale. Lift your fingertips up toward the sky. And as you exhale, come to mountain pose with your legs touching and your big toes touching. And let's breathe. All right, and shake things out. All right, how's everybody doing? Okay, are we good? All right, so we're going to move into our sun salutations now. So come to the top of the mat with the feet hip width distance. We will be doing a crescent lunge, so again, we're going to need padding for the knees. Find mountain pose, get your breath back underneath you. Ground through the feet. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive over those hip creases. Legs are nice and straight here. Your swan dive can be high, low, anywhere in between. Keep your legs straight as we come into half lift. Shine your heart forward. Now bend the knees and hips. Bring your fingertips down. Step all the way back with your right leg into this nice lunge. Left knee over left ankle. And then bring your right knee down and come into low crescent lunge here. So we're getting that front hip flexor to open. The hips are pressing forward. Heart is shining up. Bring your hands down. Come into your plank. Okay? You could have your knees up or down. You're in a plank. If you're a knee up plank, come to the very tips of your toes. Everybody chaturanga down. For our back bends, we're going to make a pillow with the hands, right hand on top, rest your forehead. Toes are pointing behind you. Now we're going to lift the chest, lift the heart. The hands will come with you, but they're not doing the work. The back is doing the work. The hands are just staying attached to the forehead for decoration. Bring it down. Put your left hand on top. Rest your forehead on your hands. And lift. Feel your back doing the work here. And release. Hands under the shoulders, down dog. Okay, so we're coming to down dog here. take a few nice breaths in your down dog. Now take your right leg up to hip height. Take a big step forward with your right foot. Bring your left knee down. Right knee is over the right ankle. Left knee is back. We come into low crescent lunge. Those hips are traveling forward. Front hip flexor opening. Bring your hands down. Tuck your back toes. Lift your knee. Engage all of your muscles. You don't even need your hands here. Your core and your legs are supporting you. Step forward. Half lift. Forward fold. Float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. And release. Okay, we're going to add a back knee lift to our next round of crescent lunge. It's going to look like this. I'll do it. Which side could you see best? Here. So we'll be in crescent lunge, and then we're going to tuck the toes, lift the back knee, and lift the opposite arm. Okay? You've all done that before. Come to the top of the mat. Let's take a couple of breaths. Settle in here. Find mountain pose. Float the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, swan dive over straight legs. Half lift. Bend at the knees and hips, fingertips down, left leg comes back. Right knee over right ankle in this lunge. Left knee down, low crescent lunge here. Sending the hips forward. Here comes the knee lift. Bring your hands down, tuck your back toes. Left hand stays down, left knee lifts, right arm opens to the right. Bring your hand down, step back to plank. You could go into knee up plank straight from here, or knee down. Chaturanga. All right, right hand on top of left, forehead. We're going to add on. Lift your heart, lift the arms, extend the arms out to the side, and when you bring your arms back in, put your left hand on top of your right. Lift, extend the arms, right hand on top of left. Lift, extend the arms, left hand on top of right. Last time, lift, extend the arms, right hand on top of left. Keep your forehead down, bend your knees, and let your legs move side to side. We've done a lot of back bending, so we're going to do a little spinal release here. Just let those legs move side to side. All right. Bring the feet down, hands under the shoulders. Find your way to downward facing dog. So remember, you can always do a dog at the wall or on a chair. This is your practice. Let's find some ease in the down dog. Take the left leg up. Take a big step forward with the left foot. Bring the right knee down. Arrange yourself for low crescent lunge. Bring your hands down. Right hand stays down. Right toes tuck. Lift the right knee and left arm. Bring the hand down. Take a giant step forward. Half lift. Forward fold, and float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come heart center. All right, let's find mountain pose. Get the breath back under you. Inhale and exhale. All right, we're going to play with our tree balance a little bit. So find yourself in a good spot. If you're on a lot of squish, you might want to come off so much squish. Okay, we've got the feet hip width distance apart. We're finding our firm foundation. You might want to be near something that you could steady yourself on if that becomes necessary. Okay. All right, we're going to settle the breath. We're going to find a spot that isn't moving. Find our drishti. Hands to the hips. Right heel up. Right knee turns out just enough, as much as possible without throwing the hips open to the side. And then kickstand your right heel against your left leg. Okay? All right, so you guys, this is tree. If you're ready and you want to go straight into tree, go ahead. If you want to just stand here for a moment and let your body get used to, being on more on one side than the other, that's fine. And release. All right, let's do it on the left. Left heel up, knee out, kickstand, stay here. Or if you're feeling ready, go into tree. Remember, this is your practice. Don't feel like you have to move past something just because it's being spoken or somebody else is doing it. Shake it out. All right. Find your way into tree with your hands to your heart. Right side tree. Remember to keep your gaze steady. And then once you get into tree, if you feel like it's time for you to take your arms up, and then we'll come back down. Find equal standing again, and find a tree on the left. Some of you might be going up here with that foot, right? That's completely up to you. If you feel like it's time for you to extend your arms up, and release. Notice how I didn't demonstrate that on my more challenging side, right? I only demonstrated it on my better side. So you don't have to do the exact same thing on either side, right? All right, so go ahead, find a tree and play with it. Right side. And maybe you feel like waving your branches in the breeze. Maybe you feel like, tipping in and out of balance. It's all good. And come back. And one more tree on the left. And come back. All right, let's take a few breaths from here and see how it feels to now be standing with 2 feet on the earth. Feeling grounded. All right. So you're going to be stepping wide side to side. So if you usually turn sideways to do that, go ahead and turn sideways. Okay? All right. So it's kind of like an eagle prep. So here's the arms, elbows bent. Okay, so we've got goalpost arms, and then we exhale, forearms toward each other. Inhale, open the arms back. Exhale, inhale. All right, now bring your hands to your hips, and we're going to step wide to the right. Bend the right knee, extend through that left adductor. Step center. Take your leg wide to the left, bend the left knee, right adductor, and up. Let's do that one more time. Step right and up, step left and up. All right, we're going to do legs and arms now. Are you ready? Forearms touch. Step right, open. In, step left, open. In to the right. And in to the left. And in to the right. and in, to the left, and in. Now to the right and hold, and in, and to the left and hold, and in. All right, shake it out. So we're just going to do some eagle arms now that we've really prepped the shoulders for that, okay? Arms come out by your side. Right elbow crosses over left, and then bring your palms toward each other. Rotate your arms around. Now for some people's shoulders, this doesn't feel great. Go back to this, what we were doing earlier, even if your elbows don't even touch. All right? And open up. Now we cross left elbow over right. Wrap the arms. Open and release. Shake out your arms. We're going to do that one more time, and we're going to refine it a little, okay? Many of you don't need any changes, but I'm just going to go over what the, what the alignment is. So take your arms out. Right elbow over left, wrap. Okay, now we want the elbows in line with the shoulders here, and the hands coming away from the face. And this is the true eagle arms. Release, open. Left elbow over right, wrap. Elbows in line with the shoulders. Hands are coming away from the face. Just do what's possible for you. You feel that huge opening in your shoulders, right? Open up, woo, shake the arms out, and release. All right, so that was a big, big opening back here. Now we're going to just counterpose that to bring the arms up, and as you bring them down, take your elbows back. Arms up, elbows down and back. So we're just counterposing that big opening with a different kind of big opening. And one more time. All right, and shake it out. Inhale and exhale. We're going to finish our standing series with a warrior two. So take your legs wide. Right toes to the right, left toes in at an angle. Bend your right knee, it's right over the right ankle, and it's tracking through the center of your very grounded right foot. The outer edge of your back foot is pressing strongly into the mat. Your back leg is nice and strong, shoulders over hips. Arms out, warrior two. Inhale and exhale. And we're just going to stay in warrior two right now. Gazing past the right fingertips. Now very gently start to straighten your right leg, bring your hands and your gaze to center. And gently open back up into warrior two, gazing to the right. Straighten your right leg, hands and gaze to center, and open up. And one more time, center, open, and stay in warrior two. All right, take your hands to your hips, turn all 10 toes forward. Come into a forward fold, whatever feels good to you right now, high, low. Let your hands slide down your legs. They could either be on your thighs as you wiggle around or on the mat as you wiggle around. Nod your head yes and no. Always end on a yes. Come back to center. Bring your hands to your hips. Come halfway up from wherever you are. Just come halfway up, take a breath. Press through the feet and come the rest of the way up. If you feel like your legs really need a break, give them one. Otherwise, we're going toes left, left knee bends, shoulders over hips, arms out. Right foot is super grounded, right leg is super strong. Warrior two to the left. All right, straighten your left knee, hands and gaze forward. Open back up. Straighten. Open up. And straighten. Open back up and hold in warrior two to the left. Calmly gazing past those left fingertips. Okay, bring your hands back to center, turn your toes forward, and just go for anything that feels right to you. Any kind of movement, could be a rag doll in your forward fold. It could be standing up and taking your legs closer together and moving around. Just start to feel into your body, what it's needing, what it's asking for. And then slowly start to make your way back to standing. Take a quick look around, see if there's anything that you want to have with you as we come back down to the earth. If your space is getting cooler, you might like to have something to cover up with. You might like an eye pillow, whatever you want. And we find mountain pose at the top of the mat. And gently close your eyes or defocus them. And just smooth out your breath. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive over straight legs. You're still going as deep as you want and no deeper. Half lift. Bend everything down, fingertips down. As usual, if you want to go through another vinyasa, you can. Otherwise, we'll mostly step back into downward facing dog here. And then, if you're in dog, bend your knees to one side, take your hips to the other. Come back to center, knees down, and we'll all meet in seated mountain pose. Take your time. So in seated mountain pose, we'll do one more feather breath, arms out by your side. Inhale, float those arms up. Exhale, turn your palms out and press the crown of your head into your feather. Lengthen through the spine. All right, let's shake everything out. And we'll do a couple of very soft forward folds. So just bring your arms up to anywhere and just melt. Roll your hands up your legs. One more time. Melt into a forward fold, whatever feels good to you. And roll your hands up your legs. Go ahead and bend your knees. Roll it down. We're going to start with a spinal clearing move. We did a lot of back bending in our practice tonight. So start with both feet to the mat. Let's go ahead and take a second and let those knees open and close. Little butterfly here. Now take your right leg in. Hold on either to the outside of your right leg with both hands or clasp your hands around your thigh. We're going to press the leg into the hands. Press your leg into your hands strongly and release. Press again. And release. So at the beginning of class, we were drawing the leg closer to the face. For this, we're taking it away from the body. Bring your right leg down, left leg up. Hold on to your left leg and press away. and release. Press away. And release. All right, bring your feet down, hands by your side. Inhale and exhale. We're going to extend both arms and both legs. Inhale. Exhale, draw both knees in. Put your hands under your knees. Take your knees away from you and rock on your spine. So you're about as low on your spine as you can get. Actually, let's let the legs come wide tonight as we hold on and just see how that feels. Now come back to center, extend both arms and both legs. Inhale. Exhale, draw the knees in and come into happy baby. And then massage the spine in happy baby. Come back to center, extend both arms, both legs, bring the knees in and put your hands on your knees. Hands are on the knees, okay? The legs are pretty close together here. They're going to move in unison. Press away, the hands are still on the knees. Press your knees away, take them to the right, in and to the left. You'll see we're making a circle. We're massaging the spine in a circular manner. We have the hands on the knees so that the legs don't start to go crazy. We just want a nice small circle. Bring the knees in and hold, and then press away, go to the left, in and to the right. So it's a controlled circle here. Next time your knees are in, hold them in, bring your hands down by your side, bring your feet to the mat. Take your right leg up, point and flex that right foot. Circle the ankle one direction and the other, and switch sides. Point and flex the left foot, circle, and circle the other direction. All right, both feet to the mat. Let your knees open and close. If you like Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined cobbler's pose, come into reclined cobbler's pose. If that's not you tonight, just leave your knees bent with your feet on the mat. Take your arms out from your shoulders. Extend long through the fingers. Take your fingers as far apart and as long as you can, and then wiggle them into a gentle fist. Extend those fingers long and wide, and gentle fist. One more time, extend. Gentle fist, rotate those wrists one direction and the other. Keep your arms long as you bring them back down to the mat and turn your head from side to side. Just releasing the neck. And then coming back to center here. Scan your body from head to toe. See if anything else needs to happen for you. Move around and find your final relaxation position for this practice. Okay? So just go ahead and take any final moves. Make any adjustments to your alignment. Feel yourself connected to the earth. Take a nice deep inhale through the nose. And as you slowly exhale, let your body melt onto the earth. And just be in final relaxation. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Invite a deeper breath. Gently bring movement back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And on your next inhale, stretch long. Exhale, draw your knees in. Give yourself a hug. Find your way over to a side. And back up to a nice, easy seat. As you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit, thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time.